Hello, happy Monday. I hope you're having a fantastic day. So, I had a mailer scheduled for you today already, but I was inspired to record this message for you. So, I changed my plans because I can do that. This is super cash, like it's Sunday evening here, like I'm in my hoodie because it's getting cold. Um, but I just wanted to share this message with you because I feel like it's an important one. So, something that I'm hearing a lot of at the moment is the struggle that you're having with not being frustrated that nothing is working for you. And so I get that. That was me. That was my struggle for a very long time, a lot longer than it needed to be. And when I look back now, I go, how much time did you waste, Rachel, doing this? How much time did you waste spending with the people that you wanted to spend time with? How much did you stop doing because you just couldn't figure it out? You couldn't figure out what was wrong with you. You couldn't figure out how to get out of it. You're so tired all the time, like so lethargic, feeling depleted, and getting so frustrated with yourself because whatever you were doing wasn't working. Like it got to a point where you think, like, do I need to give up meat so that I have energy? You know, is meat making me fat? You know, and I just want to say to you, I know where you're at because I was there. I got myself into a really bad place where I had no energy. I put on a whole lot of weight that I really wasn't comfortable with. I felt terrible, like my body felt so heavy. I wasn't confident anymore because, I didn't like where I'd gotten to. And I didn't want to be around people. I didn't want to be around people for a couple of reasons. A, I did not have the capacity in my brain to have conversations with people in social situations. Like people would talk to me and it would be like, oh, what? Like I couldn't come up with like witty conversation like I used to. And so, and being in that situation was even more draining them because I was like, oh my God, like people must think I'm so boring now because I can't even come up with a funny joke or just a conversation. So that was one of the reasons why I didn't want to hang out with people. And secondly, like I didn't like who I was at the time. Like, I was so tired all the time and so overrun that I was such a crabby, irritable, no patience person. And so I wasn't even fun to be around. So, and that really didn't sit well with me. Like, I know for myself, and I know for you too, that we want to show up in life and get all the juicy bits. We want to show up 100% for our family. We want to, we want to be there for our friends. If we have children, we want to show up for them fully. We don't want to be half the person. We don't want to give them half of ourselves. We want to give them the full experience of us. And we want to, if we're going on an adventure, we want to experience the adventure and not just be like, I can't wait till this is over. Like, I just want to go home and go to bed, because that's what I was like. And I know that my relationships with my friends suffered, in some cases quite badly. I know the relationship with my partner suffered because I felt like I didn't have the time to put into the relationship. Secondly, I felt guilty about not having the time to put in a relationship. And thirdly, even when I did have the time, I didn't, I wasn't there for him. Like I was like a shell of a person. So I know what it's like. And when I look back on it now, I realize the shift that I needed to take was so obvious. I was like, what? Why didn't you see that? But when you're in that situation, you can't see it. You cannot see it. It's like you can't see the wood for the trees, or whatever that saying is. Sorry if I got it wrong. So I want to say to you today that I see you. And I see your struggle and I see your pain because I was there. And I've had the meltdowns, I've had the tears, I've had the frustrations, and I've been in a place where I just felt like I would do anything to get out of this, to feel better about myself, to wake up in the morning with energy and to be like, hey, I think I can make it through this day, and not go to work and be like, if someone else talks to me, I think I'm going to slap them in the face. And that was like not even before 9 a.m. So I see you. I want you to know that there is nothing wrong with you because you can't figure it out. I want you to know there's nothing wrong with you. And if you want support on this, if you want to get out of this now, if you want to look back in 3 to 6 months or even next year and be like, oh, thank God I did something about it, because I couldn't think about another year of giving up and sacrificing all these things. If you want to get to that place, then click on the link in this email and book yourself a health consult with me, because I know that we can turn you around in 90 days. We can make so much of a difference for you in your life in 90 days. It's not going to take you a whole year to get out of this. I can be your support. I can be your accountability partner. I can see the things easier than you can see them when you're in the mess, because that's so much harder. And I know what it's like. And so I know when you're in that situation, thinking that you will just do anything, like, I'll become vegan if I have to. Like, I will, I'll give up all my tea that I drink, which I love. Like, I'll do anything, just make me feel better. I know what that point of desperation is like. And so I want to take you there and turn you around so fast you don't even know what's happened, because it can be done. And I know I can do it because I was there myself. So I really want to stand for you and stand for your greatness and stand for you living the life that you desire. I really do. So click on the link below in this email and book yourself a 20-minute session with me. If you can't find a time that works for you because you're in a different time zone, just flick me an email and we'll work it out, because this time next year, you don't want to be in this position. How many more times are you going to say no to things that you want to do, or go to things and not be the best self that you can be in those moments? How many times? Because for me, that took a couple of years. And looking back now, I think that was an unlived life. For 2 years, an unlived life. And I can never, ever get those moments back. And I'm not okay with living an unlived life anymore. And I don't want that for you either. I don't want you to live an unlived life. I want you to live the life that you deserve, the life that you're excited about, the life that you can show up for, and do what you want to do. I want that for you. So click on the link below, book yourself a session, and I cannot wait to hear from you. Hope you have a great Monday. Bye-bye.